Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great. Hope you're having a great week so far, and welcome to this new video on XRP and Ripple. Wanted to do a bit of an overview of the news we got yesterday regarding CME futures and an XRP listing on there. And just in general, wanted to kind of keep you updated on the current situation for XRP. In my opinion, not much has changed. And in my opinion, I've also been right. I mean, the thing is that, look, what's happening with XRP right now, to kind of dive into that, is that we're consolidating. All right, so we're consolidating in this range right here between, I would say, 3.35. That's the most important resistance level. And then at the moment, I would still say that the level around 2.9 is the main support level. So we're within that range. And within that range, we can bounce around, right? So at the moment, I would say it's slightly more likely that we will drop down a little bit more into 3.05, maybe into 3.0, 3.02, for example. From there, we can move back up to 3.25 and back into 3.35 potentially, even depending on fundamentals around the markets, depending on Bitcoin. So price action like that is to be expected. But in my opinion, and this depends on your trading strategy, which hopefully all of you have. Hopefully you actually have a written down and tested strategy, because otherwise you will most likely not make money. But my strategy, at least, is not focused on trading within this range. My strategy is focused on trading deviations and imbalances outside of the range. And then it's up to me to judge whether it's a real breakout or a real breakdown. So I don't really care about the price action within this range. And I think neither should you. Like if you're holding this spot, you shouldn't care. This is very bullish that we're consolidating up here, by the way. And I've said that before as well, but I mean the top is like 3.35, and that's the top of the range as well. I mean, if you're so bullish, like XRP was in January so far, and you break out and you get back up to 3.35, which is an amazing level to be at, made new all-time highs, and we consolidate just under that on the higher time frames, that's extremely bullish. But like I said, I mean, if your trading strategy is based on ranges, then sure, trade this. But for me, it doesn't really matter what's going on. But doesn't matter. But that is still what I expect. All right. So short term, a bit of bearish momentum in the market right now. It looks most likely will drop down into the bottom of the range here, and we'll kind of consolidate here in this area. Still, I do think the bottom of the range will hold still for now. All right, but yesterday we got some interesting news, and that was that there will be XRP futures, most likely, on CME. All right, so CME is the Chicago Mercantile Exchange. I believe right now you have Bitcoin and Ethereum futures on there. I'm not 100% sure about Ethereum, but I'm pretty sure. So pending regulatory approval, they will actually be listed. I'm not certain if this is priced in. I mean, it's difficult, right? Because this is bullish. It makes the markets for XRP and Solana more serious. It brings more volume, and that's great for traders like you and I, hopefully. And it's great for investors as well, because like I said, it adds to that seriousness about Ripple, which I think it deserves as well. But the thing is that, well, first of all, it was only on the beta website. Second of all, it's still pending regulatory approval. And then third of all, we still kind of, like at this point of time, I think some other fundamentals, such as what Bitcoin is doing and what the Trump administration is doing, I think those weigh more. So is it bullish? Yes. Can we expect a reaction? Yes, but we need a bit more clarity about what's going to happen, when it's going to happen, if it's actually going to happen, before we can actually price it in, I think. So for now, it doesn't really change what I think from XRP. It's very simple. I mean, if we take a look at the open interest, went up a little bit yesterday, started decreasing again over the course of or the second half of yesterday into today. I haven't checked this out, but I would put some money on the line that the volume is still stable or decreasing. Oh, it's actually up 8%. All right, I'm not putting money on the line, but that's because of the news, right? Because after the news, the volume went up by almost $1 billion. After that, or at least tomorrow at the same point of time, it will probably be lower. So we're losing momentum. So that's another confirmation that we are in the range. And outside of that, on the 4-hour time frame, I think we've actually started to see that range as well. So then the one thing I would be maybe a little bit careful for is the break down below $3 and 2.9. We've talked about that before. At this point of time, I think we'll hold it. I think XRP is remarkably strong. But you should keep an eye on Bitcoin as well. And if Bitcoin drops down below 100,000 and drops back down into the range right here, into the price area right here, then XRP will drop down to 2.75 and 2.65. All right, so be aware that that's a possibility. monitor that possibility. But for now, I would say it's still most likely we'll hold that initial support level we also held Sunday. But those are my thoughts. That's what I think you need to know. So for now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.